cruising through the city, all up in my feelings, not trying to get no pity. I just want you to feel me. I wanna give you something that you ain't never witnessed. I'm doing all that I can to show you I'm different. You ain't hearing it. All I see on your sleeves is your feelings. Am I not winning? Just give me a sign. I'm not wasting my time. Wanna give you all of me. I want you to be mine. Are you listening? All the ways I'm even telling you convince.
What's up, y'all? If you watching this, then good for you, because I finally decided to make me a little YouTube channel or whatever. You know, this has been long overdue. You know, I've been getting requests to make a little YouTube channel or whatever. I just never had the right equipment to do it. And if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. Do you hear me? So, this first video is gonna be how I lay my little wig or whatever. This is she. She will be on me today. You know, this is what we're gonna be putting. It's about a year old. You know, I just had finally cleaned. Maybe cleaning a frontal was not for the week. Let me tell you. So, luckily it wasn't a whole lot of glue on here, but I could just imagine if it was. Like, this hair still looks, you know, I had just washed it and everything like not too long ago, and I ain't put no products in it. So about a few months ago, and then I took it off like a couple days later. So I didn't feel the need to have to rewash this and do the whole treatment, the conditioner treatment over again. So I just decided that I was just gonna, you know, clean the glue off the frontal. Baby, when I say it was so hard trying to do this without washing it or whatever, like, this was no joke. But I got it clean as it was gonna get. So let's, you know, let's get this show on the road. So first thing first, I'm gonna put some little oil on my mouth, because I put my oil everywhere because I got some little eczema, so I gotta make sure I get all around here. Okay, so boom. First things first, of course, my hair is braided up. I got 6 braids. You want at least 6 braids, no less than 6 braids, because if you got like 4 braids in your head, you know, it will leave your wig looking chunky. Like, your wig will be looking like a little W. Like, you will be able to see the braid dents in the spaces if you only got like 4 braids. So definitely 6 braids, just because you want like a consistent surface for it to, you know, stay on or whatever. Or if you don't have like a whole lot of hair, you could just go ahead and slick it all back, like brush it into like a little ponytail, but make sure it's flat, okay? So, yeah, so at least 6 braids. I got my stocking cap on already, or my scalp and everything. So, next what we want to do is, brush our hair back or whatever. Like, you want to brush the edges back so you don't get no glue on your edges. You get what I'm saying? You want to push them back, because if they stay like around here, you will rip your edges out, and I know we don't want that. So, yeah, I'll be right back. I'm about to go get my stuff I need. Hello.
Okay, and we are back. Right now, I'm just, as you know, can tell, as I just said, I'm gonna brush my edges back. Right now, I'm using the Gorilla Snot. I haven't used it in a long time, but yeah, this is what's gonna keep my edges like pushed all the way back. Like, and with Gorilla Snot, you want to make sure you keep working it through. Like, I don't know, like, depending on your hair texture, if you have real curly hair, you want to make sure, like, you see me like consistently going over it, and you know, my finger is following the trace of the brush. You just want to make sure that you stamp that hair down, because if you have curly hair, it will definitely get to, you know, waving up and everything. So yeah, I just go ahead and follow that all around my head, and I'm just, you know, working everything through. And I also sprayed the freeze spray on it. I don't know if I missed telling you all that part, but I also sprayed the freeze spray on it just to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. So yeah, right now I'm just fixing the stocking cap, you know, making sure it has everything slicked back. I'm adding another stocking cap, because this is the one that's gonna, you know, be glued down or whatever. The first one just holds my hair into place, while the second one is what's gonna glue my hair down. And as you can see, I'm having a little bit of I'm having some trouble with that stocking cap. It was a little smaller than, you know, I don't know, that one was giving me a hard time. Oh, I had to backtrack. I forgot to clean my hairline. Also, you want to make sure that you clean your hairline, just because, you know, you don't want to mix your glue with any oils or whatever that was left over from any hair products or whatever. So yeah, just go ahead and clean your hairline. Make sure it's nice and fresh and ready for that glue. Okay. Yeah, so now I'm about to, you know, make the ball cap. As you can see, I'm cutting my eyes out right now just so I can see. You want to pull it down that far just because you want it to give it like a skin, like, you know, it's there but it's not there look. And, you know, when you stretch it out as much as it can be stretched out without ripping it, that is what's going to help that stocking cap melt into your skin. So yeah, so I'm pulling it down as far as I can. I'm cutting my eyes out just so I can, you know, wear it comfortably and everything. So at this point, you know, you all could tell that I'm oversaturating my hairline in this freeze spray, but you know, you really want that melted look. You know, you really don't want the cap to move around. Like, you know, what I learned was, you know, with frontals, like, I don't know if you all have had this issue, but when you glue your ball cap or just glue your closure, your frontal to like your hair pieces, as it starts to, you know, rise, it starts tugging and pulling on your actual hairs, and that leaves like hair bumps. Like, you know, anytime your hair is too tight and your hair is being pulled, like a couple strands is being pulled, it will create a hair bump, and that's what, you know, we don't want. So anyway, I'm talking too much. So now, as you can see, I'm cutting my ears out, you know, because, you know, we have to make sure that it's melting down on your sideburns as well, and cutting that hole and letting it fit around your ears, what's gonna give it that, you know, that melt around that curve or whatever. So yeah, and of course I'm about to go back in with my freeze spray as usual. I know myself so well.
Okay, boom. Let's get back into it. As you can see, I kind of did this off camera, you know, it was on accident, but I still got some tweaking to do, so bear with me. Okay, so this side came out, you know, nice, smooth, and clean. You feel me? Now I got to work on this side because it's a little, you see? I don't know what I did right there, but we about to get it together. So, let me say hey to the people. Say hey. Look. Say hey. You gonna wave? Say hey. Oh, booger nose. Okay. No, we ain't gonna play with the lipstick. We gonna put the lipstick there. No. He just like to touch stuff. We're out here playing with the Q-tips. Nope, don't put that on your face. All right, well, I think it's time to go. You can't stay. I gotta finish my hair. Yep, time to go. Why you turn my light back on? Turn my light back on. Press that one. Thank you. Yay. Okay. Okay. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm fixing my ball cap just because I want a perfect shape of a lining or whatever. Like, I love, one thing about me, I am precise. You know, I need everything to be everything, you know. I need everything to just flow. I don't need nothing that look like it's not supposed to be there. Okay? Period. And I got that right on together. Fuck you talking about? Anyway. Yeah, that piece was pissing me off a little bit, but I didn't want to keep rubbing up against my skin and stuff, so I just had to let that be. Eventually I'm gonna give up because that shit was just too tough. It was stuck. It was stuck, and it was not going nowhere at all. Yeah, you see, I stopped fucking with that thing. Yeah, I tried to shave it down a little bit, but that shit was cutting. That shit was cutting me. Okay, that razor blade was cutting me. Look at me. I just don't give up. I love that about me. And I got it to as good as it was gonna get. I'm about to go back in with some alcohol like an idiot after I just got done cutting my forehead. Ooh, who raised me? See? I know I'm making some ugly ass faces, but
Now, man, I know this
you
cap. I
know,
know
you
this cap
can't
is a
get
little
beautiful
brown.
without making some
Okay.
hideous faces. Like,
know
I
it
don't
really,
know if nobody ever told you
matching
that, but I'm here to tell you
my skin
today.
tone right now.
If you're not making no ugly
Give me a
faces, you're
second.
doing it
Okay.
wrong. Sorry. I don't know what the hell I was talking about right
Give
there.
me
I just
2
be talking
seconds.
shit.
Because it's about to
I
match.
just be talking.
So I'm about to
I think I'm getting my stuff together to get ready to prep the wig, because I've done just about everything. You know, the only thing left to do is to, you know, get ready to glue the wig on. Yep, see, that's my professional love, my own personal makeup case or whatever. You know, I love that little thing. It's my personal makeup case, not the you know, the one that I take when I got bookings or whatever. You know, organized, professional. Yeah, so right now I'm about to get out my makeup just to you know, because I know that ball cap looking a little different. I know, stop talking shit. I'm about to get it together, sweetheart. See, look at me, about to prove you hoes wrong per usual. So yep, I'm about to go ahead and make that ball cap look like it's a part of my skin. Okay, watch for all you hoes in the back that was talking all that shit, that wasn't trusting the process. Now I'm about to make you hoes look dumb. Watch this. Watch this, okay?
Said that shit last time, but I'm in a different place from the last time. Wanna get this thing the last try. Now you're working out backfire, 'cause I don't trust nobody. Not even her. I'ma try my best not to hurt you. I wanna open up and share my heart with you, but I don't trust nobody. Not even her. My word is bond, my bond is trust. I put that on us, 'cause I trust in us. I don't trust nobody. Not even her. She wonders why I don't trust nobody. Not even her. She wonders why I don't trust nobody. Not even her. She wondered why I don't trust nobody. Not even her. She wondered why I don't trust nobody. Not even her. Everybody got issues, and I understand that they done been through, but I trust to share with you a part of me you couldn't really see through. And I wanna spend my life with you. I could've had a life with you, but I don't trust nobody. I told you my lows, it showed you my flaws, it showed you what's wrong. You fuck with my dogs, I don't trust nobody. And my word is bond, my bond is trust. I put that on us, 'cause I trust in us, and I don't trust nobody.
Okay, so now I'm going in with just, you know, another color that's just closer to my skin color. Because as you can see, it's looking a little bit more on the pale side, looking a little bit more ashy. Look, my mama coming to talk to me and stuff. But okay, so yeah, so now I'm going in with the glue. I use, you know, just some regular Ghost Bond, you know, nothing too special or whatever. Now, the technique I use is where you want to listen up here, okay? So as you can see, I'm using, this is a silicone brush from the beauty supply store that's actually used to put on the mask. It's used to spread a mask on your face. Look at the little picture of the little lady at the bottom. But I actually use it to apply my glue just because, you know, it doesn't really, you know, stick too hard. And it's just really easy to use. Like, and it's easily to clean off. Like, all you got to do is wait for the, ooh, I'm dumb as hell. Wait for the glue to dry on it. And, you know, you just peel it off. So now I'm going to do section by section. I don't like to really, you know, apply it on my whole head and then rub it in across my whole forehead and then rub it in, just because, you know, the glue gets really sticky really fast, and, you know, I just want to easily just spread it around. So I'm gonna split my forehead up into 4 different sections and just apply the glue like that and spread it around like at least an inch, like a half an inch on the cap and a half an inch like on your forehead, like on your actual skin. And that's how I like to, you know, spread it around like that or whatever. So yep, I'm gonna just keep doing that all around, you know. Don't want to get too far on your forehead because you don't want a little ass forehead. One thing I hate is for somebody to put a wig on and it's so close to their eyebrows. Like, why is your freaking frontal touching your eyebrows? Like, that just don't even make no sense. Like, that's ridiculous. But anyway, who am I? I'm no one to judge. Yeah. Oh my God, y'all. I just come look at how serious I look. Like, I am so focused. It's so this the first time I recorded myself doing this. I look crazy as hell. Like, oh my God. I can't believe I let y'all talk me into putting myself out here like that. Like, y'all is crazy. But okay, so step number 2. I'm doing the exact same process over the glue again. Yes, again. Just because, this is only though if you want your wig to last about like a week without having to, get it, redone or worrying about it lifting. Putting that second layer on is really gonna, keep it secure or whatever if you take care of it. Actually, I'm lying because I went to sleep without the frontal on, and I mean without the frontal like tied down and stuff, and it was still good. But yeah, so now I'm prepping the wig to get ready to get put on my head. I'm just combing the hairs back so I can glue the lace, not the hairs, but just the lace on the glue. Like, I hate when the hairs get caught up in the glue. That's so aggravating. Like, oh, I can't stand it. So yeah, so now I'm gonna put a little bit of makeup on the frontal. I did bleach the nice, but because I'm a little darker, I wanna make the tint just a slight more darker, just a little bit or whatever. And that's what I'm doing now, just spreading some of the some more of the eyeshadow and the contour palette onto my lace. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's put that wig on. Okay, she is on. She's away from my glue line. And we are just going to line the wig up. This one you want to be very, very careful with. Like, you don't want to just put it on, You want to be very light just in case you put it somewhere and you want to be able to lift it back up and remeasure it, because it's not going to always work the first time around. Like, the first time you put it down, it's not going to always, match. Like, you may have put the, glue on wrong, like in the wrong shape or whatever of your hairline. So you just want to be as light with it before you get it into like the perfect place that you want it in the perfect lineup. See how much tweaking it's taking? Like, you cannot do this rushed. I repeat, you cannot do this rushed unless you just raw like that. But if you want it to look good, do not rush it. Okay, just take its time. Okay, and just let it do what it's gonna do. See, just be light. Just be real light. Be gentle, ma'am. Gotta be all rough. And look at that. Look at how it's just going into that skin, boy. Just. Okay, now comb them baby hairs away. Now, I'm taking the end of the rat tail comb just to press the lace into my skin and the glue. I like using the rat tail comb so I don't get my fingers sticky, number one, and just because, it's much easier. Like, the rat tail doesn't really. Make sure it's a skinny rat tail like that, not the ones that that look like the comb all around. The ones that have the silver tail, because those don't really get stuck in the glue, and you want to be able to press the lace into the wig without getting the messy glue. And you want to make sure the glue is dry. And I meant to say that. Make sure that glue is clear and dry before you put that wig on. Do not put it on while it's white still, because it's going to show the glue through the lace, and you don't want to do that. So I'm noticing I didn't go far enough with some of the glue, so I'm going back in with the glue in a couple areas just to, melt it or whatever. So I'm lifting up a couple places just to see what needs to be, re-glued and everything. I'm removing those hairs from the glue and everything. So And this process is no different. I'm waiting for this glue to get clear before I press the lace down into it. You know, that is a very important, very, very important key step, okay? Make sure that glue is clear before you press it down, okay? Sometimes I may get a little lazy and just decide to go ahead and do it just because, but it's going to show. It's going to show that I didn't let that glue sit and get clear. I just went back in with the alcohol just to clear up the glue that went too far because I don't want my forehead all sticky. I don't want nothing sticking past the lace front. Like, if there's any glue beyond the lace front, clear it up. Clear it up. That glue needs to stop where that lace front begins. Again, look at my damn face. Like, gee. Who the hell told me to do that? Like, oh my God. I can't even take myself serious. Like, for real. Yeah, I know y'all talking shit about that little piece, and I'm finna fix that shit now. See, y'all be beating y'all hoes to it, see. Y'all can't play with me. Y'all can't. Y'all cannot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you thought you could, but you can't. Yeah, I'm about to get all that together. I'm about to get all of that together. Please, hold your commentary for the end. Okay? Trust the process, literally. Okay? Because I just be knowing. Yeah, wait for it to dry. That little piece at the end so I can continue on.
Relax.
So, as I told you before, I'm going around to clear up that hairline just to make sure I didn't get any glue where it's not supposed to be. Look at that. Look at how that's just there, you know, doing what it's supposed to do and stuff. So, now I am combing the hair back because, of course, y'all know what's next. I'm about to lay it down, okay? I'm about to put on the head wrap that's going to lay it down. Pulling my ears out from the frontal or whatever, as you can see. So, yeah, I'm just combing the hair back, getting ready to put the scarf on. And, yeah, that's that on that.
Wanna get it for the last try. Now you're working that backfire, 'cause I don't trust nobody. Not even her. I'm trying my best not to hurt you. I wanna open up and share my heart with you, but I don't trust nobody. Not even her. My word is love, my word is trust. I put that on us, 'cause I trust.
So now I'm going back in that palette so I can color that, this hairline, because it's looking very it's giving very much, light skin, like, very much patchy, very much no edges, and we don't like that. So we're about to go ahead and darken up this hairline a little bit, get it looking a little bit more, my tone. One thing that, I kind of could say that I don't, well, not necessarily like don't like, but kind of makes me upset about my skin tone is, I consider myself, like black as hell. Like I'm dark, I'm dark skinned. But then, I look at myself in certain lights and certain angles and I look like brown skin. And it's like, I only said that just because like that wig looked like, the tint looked pretty dark. Like, look, y'all get a little scoop of I Love New York. That's what I was watching as I was doing my hair. But y'all welcome. Anyway, oh Lord, I be talking so much. But as you can see, I have my band on to press the wig down or whatever. And I did so much. I went to go get my food. I ate the food. I took my nephew home. I moisturized, changed my clothes, everything. Yeah, I basically just did all of that with the band on. I think that's what I'm telling you right then and there. But yes, my band is on, and I think I'm getting ready to take it off and do a big reveal for you guys because it's been on for a few hours. So yeah, so sit back and just wait for the big reveal. So yeah. Somewhere to be. Yeah, so the end. Well, not the end, because I gotta come back and show y'all the results. But for right now, we're good. So I'm about to clean up because I'm like a hot mess from doing this. Products everywhere. I ain't even got enough room on my dresser for all this stuff. So yeah, so I'm about to clean up, go get my pizza, and then I'll be back to show y'all what my hair looks like in the end. So see y'all too. Okay, so let me just tell y'all, I done did so much. I cleaned up my room. I went to go get the food. I ate, got in the shower, lotioned up, moisturized and all that. Can't you tell? Yeah, all of that. So now I'm about to go to my boyfriend's house, but I just had to come show y'all like the big reveal because it's been sitting for, I just threw this on top, but I'm gonna tell y'all. But okay, so yeah, I'm about to just shut up and just reveal. So boom. All right. Oh, look at that part, boy. That look like scalp. Anyway, thought you had a friend. Yes, I did. I had this on all day, but then once I got in the shower and stuff, I felt like I was sweating a little bit, so I threw that one on top just to, secure it back down until I cool down. So let's see. Okay, so I'm not sure what was going on, but I had a lot of technical difficulties, that day. But yeah, so I was trying to, as you can see, the band got stuck to my stocking cap and it just wasn't trying to go nowhere. It ruined the whole big reveal. Like, it ruined it. But you all can see, what I did and stuff. But that thing pissed me off. Like, I'm still struggling with it. Like, oh Lord. But yep, that's it. Finally off, and I get to finally show y'all, what my hair is working with. Hold on, I'm trying to comb this damn hair out and stuff. But yeah, look at that girl. Look at that girl. Look at that girl. Look at that girl. Who would have knew? Who would have knew?
Bro, excuse the, the lightness. Of course, I'm gonna fix that tomorrow when I have somewhere to go. But for now, I'm just gonna lay it down overnight and stuff. Keep the little wrap on. Yep, and of course I'm gonna post my pictures, on social media and stuff. So y'all will be able to see that. If y'all want a close up, hold on, I'm gonna get a little close. I'm trying to find my little comb.
And by the way, what y'all hear back there is called some discipline. I don't know if there's gonna be any, Caucasians watching this, but don't be commenting up under this, trolling time about some, oh, black people so aggressive and oh, she's abusing that child. No, that child is bad, okay? That child is bad and he needs some structure, okay? He gets yelled at all day, every day because he's a child. Like, he does what children do, And somebody needs to teach him right from wrong. He can't be a child all his life. Like, he got to learn right from wrong somehow. And it starts immediately. Okay? Period. Now, continue to watch the motherfucking video. And mind your business. Drink you some water.
It looks so perfect from right here, like what scalp skin, but then like now I look like a headband. I don't understand it, but hey, who am I? Yep. So the end. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Bye.
But I can prove you wrong. Just give me a second, just a moment, just a minute of your time. You'll be biased, but I bet I change your mind. I know just what you used to. But let